Chisholm Bluejackets. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Golden Bears, starting at goal tonight, junior goaltender number 33, Noah Shutt. At right defense, junior defense number 5, Will Trautwein. At left defense, junior defense number 25, Nick Baudet. Starting at right wing, junior winger number 9, Bryce Kopp. At left wing, senior winger number 22, Gavin Mackey. And starting at center, sophomore center number 45, Brandon Lynn. And the remainder of the Golden Bears, head coach by Jeff Terrell, assisted by Paul Coe and Steve Trautwein. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Heavy Chisholm Bluejackets. Starting at goal tonight, senior goaltender number 32, Carter Smith. At right defense, senior defense number 2, Carter Anderson. At left defense, senior defense number 19, Nick Chicky. At right wing tonight, sophomore winger number 5, Connor Marshall. At left wing, junior winger number 24, Matt Edmonds. And starting at center, sophomore center number 3, Joe Allison. And the remainder of your Bluejackets, head coach by Justin Tomberlin, assisted by Adam Schaefer, Jim Tumley, A.J. Allison, and Ryan Hennigan.
And welcome back, everyone, to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. About time to get this one underway. Blue Jackets moving right to left. Blue Jackets have been outscored 46-4 in the first period. Eveleth Gilbert's outscored their opponents 23-12. Doug Dietrich, Randy Catron bringing the action. Glad to have you along. Both teams gathered around their respective goaltenders. Again, coming up in between periods, we'll review the section right now. Eveleth Gilbert hanging in the number 2 slot.
Yeah, it's a couple big games coming up here for tonight. Greenway and Virginia tonight, so that's a big game for start thinking about seeding. It's an important game for Virginia to win, also equally important for the Raiders to get a victory in there as well.
Let's Play Hockey put out the celebrating 75 years of the state high school hockey tournament with this season's top 75 players. Congratulations to Will Trautwein of Eveleth Gilbert. He's selected as one of those. And we're underway. Carter Anderson carried it into the right circle. Allison had it into the Golden Bear zone, and the loose puck is going to be grabbed by Baudet. Here's Baudet to the Blue Jacket blue line. He'll cut down deep, tries to put it in the net, and a goal. It trickles in, and it's a goal. Oh my, 21 seconds into the period, Baudet cut in from the left circle down low, took an initial shot in it, then it got whacked in. The question is Baudet going to get the goal, or did somebody else tap that in? If it's Baudet's, it's his 7th of the year, and this will come in at the 21-second mark. It's not how you want to start the game.
No, you don't want to give up a goal in the first 21 seconds.
Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets. Zimba over to Rhodes. Rhodes had the lone goal against Hermantown.
The Bears, number 25, Nick Baudet, assisted by number 22,
So Trautwein and Mackey on the assist, but Baudet does pick up the goal, and it's 1-0 on one shot. Save now by Smith. We'll have a face-off to his right. 16:21 to go, just underway, and already Golden Bears are up 1-0. Cougar will take the draw against Van Orsdale. Shot put on and a glove save. Smith will hold on. Face off. Controlled by the Blue Jackets. Westerberg has it. He'll bang it down the ice for an icing. 16:09 to go. First period, 1-0. Eveleth Gilbert. Face off to the right is Smith. And this one's controlled by Van Orsdale. Into the left corner. Checked off the play by Hooger. Rhodes sends it in the left corner. Van Orsdale has it. Centering pass attempt to James. Comes out to the right point. Wrist shot from Everson is knocked down by Rhodes. Here's Rhodes from his own left corner. Tried to work it ahead to Westerberg. It's in his skates near the left point. Now he'll try to grab it. Unable to do so. Bouncing puck to Tassoni. Comes out to the left point. It'll be just sent down by Ty Mason into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Rhodes will battle with Tassoni. Bouncing puck. James tried to corral it. Unable to do so. Zimba with it. Works it to Sorensen. Sorensen flips it out to neutral ice. Rhodes has it. His pass, though, is behind Hooger. Puck loose at neutral. Sorensen picks it up. Goes back in his own zone. Banks it off the right wing boards. And quickly the other way. Here come the Golden Bears, but it's cleared down the ice by Zimba. 15:09 to go, first period, 1-0 Golden Bears. Everson picks it up. He turns it over to Marshak. Marshak and Everson battle in the left corner of the Golden Bears zone. Allison comes away with it, poked off his stick by Schlatek. And now here come the Golden Bears. Headman pass. They try to work it ahead to Meyer. Meyer sends it into the Blue Jacket zone for an icing with 14:47 to go in the first. But 1-0 on the first shot of the game for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, first rush down the ice. The Golden Bears capitalize on it. So
shots are 3-zip in favor of Eveleth Gilbert. Face-off was to the left of Shuck. At the half wall, right side. That's poked off the stick of the Blue Jackets' Ethan Lund. Now it'll come into the left corner of the Golden Bears zone. Pryder trying to dig it loose. He's pinned up along the boards by Lind. Also trying to help out is Lund. Pryder came away with it, and then it was taken away by Schlatek. Schlatek gets hauled down by Tomberlin, no call. Loose puck right circle. Rolls off Ryder's stick. He's out near the right point. Gets it to Carter Anderson. Bouncing puck. Gathered in by the Golden Bears' Halliday. Halliday, a long stretch pass. Couldn't quite connect. And the Blue Jackets will send it right back into the Golden Bears zone as the Blue Jackets will do a line change with 13:58 to go in the first. That's tipped to the Blue Jacket blue line. Cleared to the right wing half wall. Thrown towards the net, but wide by Halliday. Intercepted left circle by Allison. Allison tried to work it ahead to Marshak. Loose puck's picked up by Chicky at his own blue line. Here's Chicky to the left circle in the Golden Bear zone. His shot's blocked by Lind. Golden Bears with the puck. Cross ice pass. Trying to get to it. Halliday, and Halliday goes down with Edmonds into the right corner. With the puck is Levander. Knocked down is Halliday in between the circles, and the puck comes out to neutral ice. Whiffed on. Boy, they're letting a lot of trippings go. Not that one. It's a slash.
Yeah, slash.
Either way, Ellison's going off for the slash, and this will come at 3:48. And the power play coming up for the Golden Bears. First of the night, 24% for Eveleth Gilbert on the power play, 47.2% on the penalty kill for the Blue Jackets.
Blue Jackets, number 3, Allison. 2-minute minor first session. Allison.
Face off to the right of Smith. It's going to be controlled by the Golden Bears. Back out to the left point. They'll send it to Everson. Blue Jackets do clear by Lund. Trautwein from his own blue line for the Golden Bears. Works it ahead. Hands it off to Kopp. Kopp gets into the Blue Jacket zone and promptly loses the puck, and the Blue Jackets send it down the ice. Minute 34 to go in the power play for Eveleth Gilbert. 12:44 to go first period. Golden Bears with a 1-0 lead. Here's Kopp with the puck. They work it ahead. Now it's Troutwine. Troutwine had a roll off his stick to the Blue Jacket blue line. He gathers it back in, gets a shot off the save, and then cleared down the ice by Rhodes. Golden Bears are going to have to go back and retrieve it. Try this again. They'll work it up, trying to work it up on the near side. Unable to do so. Back to pick it up is Bodette. Left wing pass to Troutwine. Here's Troutwine. Gets in, save. A wrister from the left point. Troutwine will battle. Bouncing puck comes out to the blue line. Van Orsdell sends it over to left point. Back to Van Orsdell near the right wing half wall. Him and Everson playing catch. Here's Troutwine, right point. Van Orsdell, he tried to get it. He's going to let it go to Meyer. Back to Van Orsdell. 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Van Orsdell. Oh, and he lost control of it. And right there was Carter Anderson. Troutwine tried to knock it down, unable to do so. And they'll have to go back and regroup with 20 seconds to go in their power play. Dumped down in by the Blue Jackets and cleared but not out. High slot coming in, a shot put on. That was a nice wrister by Van Orsdell, the leading scorer for this Golden Bear squad. Blue Jackets have killed off the penalty. And now with the puck is Van Orsdell. Line change coming up for the Golden Bears, a partial one. Meanwhile, Anderson circles in his own zone. Gets it to Lund at center. And is tipped away by Levander. Bouncing puck. Rolls off the stick of a Golden Bear player, and that was Levander. Into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Comes near the left wing half wall. Battle for the puck continues. And the Golden Bears come away with it. Tried to set it up too far in front of Haas. Here's Haas. Had it taken away by Carter Anderson. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Hooger near his left circle. Centering pass. Rolls off the stick of Anderson. Anderson's going to give chase with Lynn. Lynn gets there first. Cross-ice right wing pass to Haas. Here's Haas. Crosses on the right side. Haas tries to get by Sanborn. Haas into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Sends it out to the right point to Mason. Mason, wrist shot. Ooh, and that got through traffic, and a nice save by Smith. I don't know how he got that through.
Yeah, it just, Mason's puck shot just slid right through there and stayed even, on the ice like that, how it slid through there. But sometimes it's tough for a goalie to see that, the players in front of you, but Smith making a good save there.
Face-off was to the left of Smith, and Edmonds got it, banks it off the left wing boards down in the left corner of the Golden Bear zone. Back to the right corner, it's Everson. Everson. 9:53 to go first period. 1-0 Golden Bears. They scored in the first shot of the game. It was Bodette picking up his 7th of the year. And it's going to be fired down in the Blue Jacket zone for an icing, and it is. With 9:41 to go, 1-0 Golden Bears. Blue Jackets, Randy, still looking for their first shot of the game.
Yeah, looking to get it here. Hopefully they'll be able to get some shots on goal here.
Face off to the right of Shuck. Lund on the draw. Tied up into the circle. Rolls towards the end board. Picked up by Troutwine. Troutwine's going to work it ahead to Kopp. Knocked off his stick. Working down the other way with the puck are the Golden Bears. And the Blue Jackets clear it back down in the Golden Bear zone. I don't have a 45 on my roster, so I couldn't tell you who 45 is. We've got a penalty coming up. No?
Yeah,
interference, yes.
Interference on Eveleth.
And going off will be Ty Mason. This will come at 7:46. And the Blue Jackets on the power play first time tonight. Their power play at 13.4%. Penalty kill for the Golden Bears, 88.7. Face off to the left of Shuck, controlled by the Blue Jackets. Shot put on by Anderson. Big right pad save by Shuck. Golden Bears try to clear, and they do. Out to neutral ice. Zimba back in his own zone. Cross ice right wing pass on the backhand to Rhodes. It's knocked down in by the Blue Jackets for an icing. So you found 45. It's Brandon Lynn.
Yes, Brandon Lynn.
I was going to Google here in between periods MSHSL. See if they had it. Thank you for that info.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it's on the very bottom of the roster there.
Is it really? Am I that blind?
Yeah, he's on the...
Oh, it's because I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, I got the wrong roster.
There we go.
Wrong team. Oops. Wrong game.
Well, I'm looking. I don't see a 45. There he is, Brandon Lynn.
Yeah.
Here comes Zimba, meanwhile, as we peruse rosters and all that. Anderson from the blue line sends it to the left circle to Rhodes. Left point, Chicky. Left wing half wall, Rhodes. Back to Chicky. Chicky, wrist shot. That's tipped wide. I think Zimba got a piece of it. 49 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. Here come the Golden Bears. It's Josh James. Had a little help on his left wing. Ooh, and a shot put on from the left circle by Tassoni. Just went wide of the net. 36 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. Lynn hands it off to Rhodes. Here's Rhodes. Knocked off his stick. Back out to neutral ice. Anderson will backpedal. Gives it to Zimba. Zimba looking to set something up. Gets a wrist shot off. That's high over the top of the net. Goes into the right corner. Comes out near the right point. Kept alive by Chicky. Oh, and they tried to go right back to Chicky from Allison. It was out of his reach, and it comes out to neutral ice. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Blue Jackets, one shot so far in this period. And Ryder's shot deflected up and out of play. Successful penalty kill for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job killing that off. Had a chance. 2-on-1 coming down on the offensive zone too as well, shorthanded, but they couldn't keep it going.
Face off to the right is Shuck. Golden Bears used the glass to clear it out to neutral ice. No, unable to do so. Blue Jackets keep it alive. Tomberlin. Allison, wrist shot, left circle, save Shuck. He'll hold on. 7 minutes exactly to go in period number 1. And it's a 1-0 lead for Eveleth Gilbert. Allison will take that draw. And it's poked and out quickly the other way. It's Kopp. Kopp checked off the play by Freider. Puck rolls in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. He'll battle with Sanborn. It's at the left wing half wall. Comes out to the blue line. And it's going to be sent deep by Troutwine. Blue Jackets rattle it around. Comes to the right corner as it hits bodies and traffic. Coming away with that puck is Kopp. Kopp trying to get it back to Troutwine. Troutwine, a slap shot. Ooh, that hit the side of the net. That almost looked like it went in until you realized it hit the side of the net.
Yeah, it's kind of that weird angle. It hits that side of the net. It looks like it's inside, and it's really not.
There's Brandon Lynn at center. Rolls into the Blue Jacket zone off the poke check by Allison. Zimba banks it off the end boards, gets it to Sanborn, jumps off his stick, and with the puck are the Golden Bears. There's a shot put on. That's blocked from Kopp. Westerberg battles with Bobby Lind. Bobby Lind into the right corner. Now along the end boards, taken into the play by Zimba. Schlatek with the puck. And Sanborn's able to clear it around. Troutwine has it. Throws it towards the net. Another save by Carter Smith. Zimba sends it back to the half wall. On the left side, comes cross ice. Here's Westerberg, and Westerberg just throws it down the ice. Blue Jackets will try to do a line change. Backpedaling and thrown to the Blue Jacket blue line by Bobby Lind. Chicky grabs it. Left wing pass. Sets it up. And Hooger couldn't pull the backhand off. Here's Rhodes. A wrist shot left circle. Another save by the goaltender, Shuck. .5:12 to go. First period. Still 1-0 Golden Bears. They scored on their first shot of the game. And it was Bodette getting the goal. 5:12 to go. Period number 1. Blue Jackets control it. At the half wall, Rhodes centering pass cleared away. Golden Bears Schlatek. He's across on the right wing. Schlatek. His shot gets through. Another shot as he got the rebound and 2 quick saves by Carter Smith. There's Rhodes with the puck. Rhodes in behind his own net. Penalty coming up. Blue Jackets are going back on the power play. As going off is going to be Halliday for the trip. Power play number 2 coming up for the Blue Jackets. So Halliday's in the box, and this will come at 12:15. See if the Blue Jackets can manage more than one shot on this power play, Randy.
Yeah, going to have to get some more offensive chances here on this power play.
Centering pass, and no one's home. Here's to Sony to the Blue Jacket blue line. To Sony, ridden off the play by Zimba. Now Allison comes away with the puck. Left wing pass to Marshak. Marshak into the Golden Bears zone where he's rubbed out on the play by Everson. Centering pass out front. Bouncing puck backhand. And didn't get through traffic off the stick of Allison. Allison has it in the left corner. Here's Allison. Still with the puck. He'll send it over to Anderson. Anderson throws it on net from the top of the right circle. And a save by Shuck. Now quickly the other way. Here's Josh James. He's across on the left wing. Gets behind the D. He's going to cut in. No, he's going to have to circle the net. He got in too deep after he got by the D. Puck's taken away. Zimba has it. He'll stop and slow down a little bit behind his net and survey everything with a minute to go in that power play. Long pass to Marshall is chipped away. And then, I'm not sure what Allison did. He must have thought somebody was behind him. He just sent it back there and it rolls into his left corner. Zimba, cross ice. There's Lund. Lund tries to dance in. Troutwine pokes it off his stick into the right corner of the Golden Bears zone. Carter Anderson at the half wall. Sends it to Freider along the end board. Freider back to Anderson. Anderson half wall to Lund. Lund. It's actually Freider, excuse me, and it's cleared out by the Golden Bears. Cross ice pass to Zimba. With the puck now is Chicky. Top of the left circle, back to Zimba. Zimba looking, gets a shot on save. Oh, and unable to knock it home is Freider. The puck was loose to the right of the goaltender's Shuck. Still 8 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. 2:50 to go, period 1. It's a 1-0 lead for the Blue Jackets. Or, excuse me, for the Golden Bears. Well, Blue Jackets managed to get a couple shots off on that power play. Unable to sustain much, though, on that power play. Here's Freider at his own blue line for the Blue Jackets. Works it up to Chicky at center ice. Chicky headmans it, and it's tipped in right on net by Lund. And Shuck will do the smart play, and he'll just freeze it. 2:22 to go. Here in period number 1, 1-0 Golden Bears on the Bodette goal. Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets. Here's Tomberlin back to the right point. Slap shot by Sanborn, sails high. Left circle, Tomberlin ridden off the play in front of the net by Bobby Lynn. There's trying to dig it loose was Gavin Mackey. Now it's going to be knocked down by Brandon Lind in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Rhodes picks it up along the end board, goes in near the right corner. Poked off his stick by Brendan Lind, but Rhodes regains control. Here's Rhodes, flips it out to center. Tomberlin with the puck, carries it across on the right wing. And instantly Bobby Lind separated him from the puck, but then Tomberlin got it back and tried to center it, but the pass was behind Edmonds. Here's Haas into the Blue Jacket zone. Cleared back out by the Blue Jackets to neutral ice. It's Bobby Lind with the puck to center. Bobby Lind across on the right side, sets it up for Brendan Lind. Centering pass loose in the right circle. Now at the right wing half wall, trying to dig it loose is Mackey. And a whistle. All right, we got 1:15 to go in the first period. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Carter Smith. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Golden Bears. They lead 1-0. Along the end boards, Chicky sends it to Zimba, who tried to work it up on the far half wall. Unable to do anything with it. Dancing in and getting the shot off was James, tipped by Tassoni, and Troutwine shots blocked by the Blue Jackets' Freider. Here's Freider with the puck at the Blue Jacket blue line. He'll send it up on the right wing. Hooger backhands it into the Golden Bear zone. Freider gives chase. Freider pinned up against the end boards by Bodette, who's got the only goal of the game. Under a minute to go in this first period, down to 37 seconds. Chicky kept it alive at the left point. It's knocked down by the Golden Bears. They'll send it to the Blue Jacket blue line and neutralize. And here comes offside. Lund carried it in offside. Hooger tried to work it up to him and just couldn't hold the zone. Offside.
We got a penalty coming up.
Yes, we do.
Freider is going to go off.
Freider's going to go off for interference.
Interference here.
16:39. Power play number 2 coming up for the Eveleth Gilbert. I thought they called Lund for the offside because that looked like that puck was caught up in his skates. Face off to the left of Smith with 21 seconds to go in the period. And golf down the ice by Rhodes. This should pretty much do it for the period. 13 seconds to go. Golden Bears going to try one quick rush. Flying down the right wing with the puck is Kopp. Here's Kopp. Kopp. And they try to set it up at the half wall on the left side. And that'll be it for the first. After one period of play, the Golden Bears with the lead on the first shot of the game. Lead 1-0. Our first intermission's coming up. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey. And it's right here on KQ North, 106.3 WMFG Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communication. And welcome back, everyone, after one period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Our score, Eveleth Gilbert 1, and the Blue Jackets nothing, as Eveleth Gilbert scores on the first shot of the game, and they lead 1-0, Randy.
Yeah, early goal by the Golden Bears, and that was it for scoring here.
Why don't you run down what stats we do have?
Well, and that first goal of the game belonged to the Golden Bears, as we talked about. It was 21 seconds into the game. A goal coming from Nick Bodette, his 7th of the season. Got the assist on a goal by Will Troutline. Second assist went to Gavin Mackey. And that made it 1-0 for the Golden Bears. And then in the penalty department, the Blue Jackets, 2 minor penalties for a total of 4 minutes. Eveleth Gilbert, 2 penalties for a total of 4 minutes. The goaltender stays in the first period for Noah Schuck of the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears, 5. And Carter Smith of your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, 10. So after one period in the books, it is 1-0 in favor of Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears over your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets.
Any score from over in Greenway that you're aware of?
No. At the end of one, it is knotted up at zeros.
Hold up here a minute. My phone's acting up. Tim sent me the score of the girls' game here. Blue Jackets up 2-0 after one period of play up in the Falls. Polstad and Allie Buzzy on the goals. So the Blue Jacket girls, if they get the win today, should pretty much lock up the number 4 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's an important place for them, the Blue Jackets, to be in that top 4. So,
and in boys basketball, this is interesting. Hibbing at the half is up on Grand Rapids, 38-28.
Interesting score there.
Well, not only the fact that we're up by 10 at the half, but they kept Grand Rapids to under 30 points in the first half.
Right.
And in the girl game, I go to Scorebook Live for this stuff now. I found it. Not all the schools use it, but the ones that do, like Hibbing, fortunately, and a few others. But it doesn't show a final, but the girls were ahead in the second half over Virginia, 32-17. But it's still showing second half when they haven't posted the final score yet.
Huh.
But it looks like that the girls have probably got themselves another victory, and that would be, what, number 15? That's not bad at all.
No, they're having a really good year. Both the boys and girls teams both having great years and a lot of fun to watch.
I'm just looking to see real quick if there's any... Edina and Minnetonka playing tonight. 1-1.
Yeah, that's a big game. That
I didn't know they were playing tonight.
No, that big game they've got, and actually it's been streamed by a couple. Youth Hockey Hub is streaming it, and then the other one, Minnesota
Hockey TV
or whatever, they're streaming it too. So, and there's over 2,000 plus followers watching the game on the stream. So it's an exciting game down here tonight.
Things ain't going so well over at Westman Arena for Shea Walters Lumberjacks. They trail Superior by a score of 3-1. I'm assuming that's at the end of the first or very close to it. Yeah, they're just showing Virginia and Greenway 0-0.
Yeah, it was 0-0 there.
All right, well, let's take another break. We'll come back with second period action. Keep in mind that Eveleth Gilbert still has a minute 39 to go of a power play as Fryder went off late in the last minute of that first period. But after one period of play, Blue Jackets find themselves only down by one by a score of 1-0 with the Golden Bears of Eveleth Gilbert. Second period action's on the way. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG.
106.3 WMFG.
And after one period of play here, 1-0 Golden Bears with the lead over the Blue Jackets. Golden Bears out on the ice just waiting for the Blue Jackets to come out, and we'll get our second period underway. Blue Jackets being outshot 11-5. Blue Jackets had a couple of power plays, but they weren't able to generate but 3 shots total on those power plays. Now, Eveleth Gilbert will be on their second power play of the game here. There's still a minute 39 to go of that power play for the Golden Bears, and I think it's crucial that we kill off that 139. You don't want to give them another early goal and be down 2-0.
Yeah, no, you certainly don't want to fall behind the 8 ball that far.
Well, when you think about it, particularly when the Blue Jackets at times this year struggle to get to 2.
Right.
They've only been to 3 twice.
Yeah, we don't want to give up a couple and be forced to start making plays here.
As you can hear, the Blue Jackets are back on the ice. They'll be moving left or right this time.
And the Skippers have taken the lead against Edina, 2-1. With about 8 minutes to go in the second period of play.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know what that score is over in Greenway. That could be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting matchup to see who comes away with the victory there. After it being a very tight first period of play, it was...
Because right now, Greenway's in third in the section and Virginia's in 4. And that could flip-flop if Virginia gets a victory here tonight.
Yeah, Greenway outshot Virginia in the first period 10-8. So close game all the way around.
Here we go. It's going to be Allison on the draw with Kopp, and the Blue Jackets will control it. Rhodes back in his own zone to grab that puck. Sends it to center. Right there is Everson. He'll backpedal to Troutwine. Troutwine sends it ahead. There's Kopp with the puck. Kopp across on the right wing. Kopp stops into the right corner. Kopp gets it back to Troutwine. Right point, back to Kopp. Half wall right side. Ooh, and they tried to send it over to the left side, and unable to control that was James. James to Kopp. Back to the left point to Everson. Over to Troutwine. Troutwine looking. Wrist shot. Doesn't get through traffic. Comes right though to Everson at the left point. Troutwine. Bounced off his stick. Comes into the left circle. Kopp will go pick it up in the left corner. And he'll send it in behind the net to Mackey. Mackey battling with Rhodes near the right corner. There's Mackey. Back out to Troutwine. Troutwine looking. Wrist shot. Sails up and out of play. 43 seconds to go in that power play for the Golden Bears. Just underway, period 2. Golden Bears with a 1-0 lead. Face off to the left to Smith. Lund's going to take that draw with Van Orsdell. Bouncing puck near the right wing half wall, rolls into the right corner. Carter Anderson had it, poked off his stick, but it comes to Marshaw. He'll tip it out, and it's going to come all the way back into the Golden Bear zone. Gathered up by Troutwine. He'll lead the rush. He's working down the right wing. Troutwine into the Blue Jacket zone. Troutwine comes in, shot, hits the side of the pipe, and I think he even got a piece of Carter Smith as well.
Yeah, at the end when he came run by, got a little extra.
10 seconds to go in that power play. Schicky grabs it in his own left circle as he battles with Bodette. Bodette's got the only goal. Here's Bodette to the right circle. Shots blocked by Lund on a wrister from Meyer from the left circle. Successful penalty kill for the Blue Jackets. 5-on-5 now with 15:10 to go in period 2. Shot from the blue line by Marshaw and a save by Schuck. Troutwine had to roll off his stick. Left wing half wall. Centers the net and it jumps right over Troutwine's stick, and then he gets the shot off, but not much, and a save by the goaltender. Quickly back down the other way. Here come the Golden Bears. Golden Bear, a backhand shot put on, I believe that was Haas. And a save by Smith. Battle along the end boards. Haas comes away with it, spins, avoids Chicky. Haas tried to get it back out near the left point to set up Everson, unable to do so, and the Blue Jackets clear it out. Everson with the puck in his own right circle. Chicky sends it right back into the Golden Bear zone. Tomberlin's got to come check up, and he does. Tomberlin with the puck across on the left wing. Tomberlin, left circle. His shot goes wide. May have been deflected off the stick of a Golden Bear player. Ooh, right in front, another save by Schuck, and Hooger couldn't control that bouncing puck. He had a bit of an open net to look at. Zimba keeps it alive left point. Gets it to Hooger. Poked off Hooger's stick. Bouncing puck. Now it's Stanisic. Gets it out to neutral. Zimba tried to clear it off, couldn't, as they hit the skates of Levander. Schicky works it up to Westerberg, who chips it down in. It's going to go in behind the Golden Bear net. Bodette gets there first into the left corner. Bodette works it up to the left wing half wall. Taken away by Sanborn for the Blue Jackets. Bobby Lind taken off the play by Westerberg near the right corner of the Golden Bear zone. Coming away with it, though, is Stanisic. Stanisic circles his own net for the Golden Bears, works it ahead. Here's Kopp. Kopp. Line change, Golden Bears. Kopp by himself. He just patiently waiting. Kopp, right point. Troutwine sets it up deep. Between the circles, cleared away by Westerberg to the far boards. Troutwine rolls off his stick into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 12:57 to go, second period, 1-0 Golden Bears. Troutwine, left wing half wall. Wrist shot. Goes wide as the mark. Kopp will send it down to Brandon Lind. Comes out near the right point. And the Golden Bears keep it alive. Here's Kopp. Sets it up. Ooh, a shot and a blocker save off the wrister from Mackey from the left circle. Here's Kopp, a shot. Ooh, and a save, and it trickles by the goaltender, Carter Smith. And fortunately for him, it trickled by on our favorable side of the net.
Yeah, we didn't need it trickling by on the other side.
12:28 to go.
And
go ahead.
I am sorry. That was a good save by Carter Smith to get the puck stopped so they could get fresh players on the ice too.
Oh yeah, he just lost his stick and everything and kind of stretched around, and so he could freeze that puck. Oh, and there's a goal. Guess who? Van Orsdell.
Yeah,
low slot and just put it right upstairs underneath the crossbar. Van Orsdell's 18th of the year makes it 2-0, and this will come at 4:42. Two-zip. And it's unassisted. Here come the Golden Bears. Van Orsdell. Left circle. Puts the shot on, sails wide. No assist, unassisted. Turnover will kill you every time.
Yeah, you can't turn it over down there.
Tomberlin works it ahead. With the puck is Freider. Poked off his stick near the half wall and the right wing in the Golden Bear zone. Freider still battling, but Van Orsdell sends it around. Out near the left point is Rhodes. He'll backhand it, knocked down by Everson. Comes out the center and golfed in by Carter Anderson. What do you say, he knocked it down with a high stick or what?
Yeah, must have knocked it down with a high stick there. Something.
That's what it looked like he indicated.
Yeah, and a good job by Carter Anderson there, because that could have been dangerous for the Golden Bears there.
Face off, and it's knocked around. Comes out near the left point, kept alive by the Golden Bears. They'll send it deep. Blue Jackets come away with it. Here's Edmonds. Tries to hand it off to Allison. Allison ridden off the play. Now Edmonds is checked off the play at neutral ice. Mason cuts across and sends it deep into the Blue Jacket zone. Cross ice pass, unable to hold the zone, so back to pick it up. It's going to be Everson. Everson brings it to the blue line, runs into his own player, and cleared back off by the Blue Jackets. Here's Allison, and carried in offside. 11 minutes exactly to go. Two-zip here in period number 2. Lund will take the draw with Stanisic. Stanisic from his knees backhands it into the Blue Jacket zone. Picked up by Chicky, rolls off his stick to the right wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Tried to clear. Troutwine kept it alive momentarily. Tomberlin has it. Tomberlin gets it to center. Sanborn just chips it. Tomberlin tried to get it to Freider. He's double teamed. Lund taken off the play. And the Golden Bears sent it back into the Blue Jacket zone. That was Levander. Chicky golfs it around. Kept alive at the left point. Shot put on by Bobby Lynn. Saved by Smith. Bouncing puck right circle. And now come the Blue Jackets the other way. Here's Lund. Lund. He crosses on the left wing. Comes across. High slot shot. And it's cleared away just in time. Freider was there, but he was tied up pretty well with Bobby Lynn. Tomberlin rolls off his stick. Down near the left corner. Troutwine with the puck. Troutwine tries to... Ooh, now there's a big check by Sanborn on Haas.
That was a hit.
Yeah, it was. Sanborn put a licking on Haas on that one.
Yeah, that was a takedown by Sanborn.
That's what happens when you put your head down.
Yeah, you got to keep your head down for sure. And,
put your head down, you're going to get plastered, especially if you got the puck anywhere near you. 9:54 to go, period 2. 2-0 Golden Bears. Trickles into the Blue Jacket zone. Zimba tried to work it up to Hooger. Gets it to Allison. Allison to the right circle. His shot deflects off the stick of Everson wide of the net. Edmonds had it near the left wing half wall. Now they'll send it to Hooger. Hooger tried a little give and go. It's taken away by the Golden Bears. Golden Bears flip it out the center. Blue Jackets regroup. Zimba to Allison. Allison cross-ice pass was behind Hooger. Kopp with the puck. Circles in his own zone for the Golden Bears. Poked off his stick by Hooger. Now Hooger back into the Golden Bears zone. He sends it deep from the right point. Everson in behind the net. Takes a check from Allison. Into the right corner now it's Brendan Lynn. Here's Lynn working down the left wing. He gets to the center ice and sends it deep. Golden Bears will finish up a line change here with 8:58 to go in period 2. It's 2-0 Eveleth Gilbert. Long pass by the Blue Jackets didn't connect icing with 8:53 to go in period 2. Shots 15-9. Not a whole lot of shots getting through tonight.
No, the shots are...
either wide or getting blocked.
Lots of shots wide of the net here tonight.
Face-off's going to be to the right of Smith. On the draw will be Van Orsdell and Lund. Lund wins the draw. Puck near the left corner. Chicky will battle for it. Chicky battling with Tassoni. Lund's there to help out as well. Puck loose, left circle. Chicky's still trying to work it out of the zone, and he does. He works it ahead to Freider. Freider's across on the right wing. Trying to work by Mason. Mason takes him up along the end boards. And Freider sent it towards the front of the net where Troutwine came away with it. Freider on the back check, took it away. Here's Freider. Freider into the left corner. Looking. He'll battle along the end boards again with Mason. Puck loose, left circle. Lund pokes it away. Lund sends it in behind the net. Troutwine with it. Troutwine works it up bar boards to James. James stick handles the center. James across on the left wing. Rolls off his stick, but now he'll gather it in near the half wall on the left side. Into the left corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Sent him behind the net. Centering pass from Tassoni hits traffic, and here comes Chicky for the Blue Jackets. He's the center. He's across the blue line. Can he get by the D? No, it's cleared away by Schuck. Comes out near the left point, and the net's off its mooring with 7:42 to go in period 2. It's 2-0 in favor of the Golden Bears. And after all that, shots remain 15-9.
Yeah. Scrum down low and
throwing a lot of rubber towards the net. Neither team seems to be hitting the net much. Bouncing puck, and it's kept alive by Allison from the left point. He sends it in the left corner. Back to pick it up is Bodette. He's got one of the two Golden Bear goals. Bounced all the way down the ice. I think they were trying to work it up to Schlatek. Unable to do so. Golden Bears from their own end. They'll send it down in. Icing coming up. 7:19 to go. Period number 2. Golden Bears with the lead by a score of 2-0. On the goal in the first period by Bodette, and here in the second period unassisted by Van Orsdel. Van Orsdel's 18th of the year. Again, the Blue Jacket girls, after one period of play, were ahead 2-0 against the Falls. Ooh, a shot that may have gone off the stick of Sanborn, but it sails over the net from Meyer. Blue Jackets send it back into the Golden Bears zone. Westerberg giving chase. With the puck, Bobby Lynn from his own right corner. Tried to work it ahead. That time he couldn't connect with Meyer and should have another icing, and we do. 6:51 to go in period number 2. Again, I want to give you a reminder that the Duluth-Marshall game that was supposed to be here at home Tuesday has been canceled. So don't show up here Tuesday looking for a hockey game. There won't be one.
No.
The Blue Jackets did pick up an away game against North Shore next Friday night from Silver Bay. Man, I hate that arena. It's so cold in there.
Oh, it's a cold one.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Last time I was in that arena was back in the 90s, I think.
Here comes Troutwine, cuts in from the left circle and a save by Smith. I'm going to have to dig out a snowmobile suit for that Friday night, I think.
You're going to need more than that.
Remind me to tell you the story about Silver Bay at the next break. Here we go. It's been a while since I've been there. Here's Lund across on the right side. Lund stick handles between the circles. A backhand shot and a save by the goaltender, Noah Schuck. Puck loose near the left wing half wall. The Golden Bears come away with it. It's Everson. Everson the center. 3-on-2. Carried in offside. So anyway, I was doing, I want to say it was a girls hockey game down in Silver Bay, and you got to sit up in the stands, right? Because they don't have a press spot. And I'm over by the Zamboni door that goes outside to dump all the, stuff outside. They got that door open. It's so cold in there that I actually had the gal back at the station play a whole bunch of commercials so I could go outside to warm up because it was warmer outside than it was in the hockey rink.
Yeah.
There's an icing by the Blue Jackets.
That's always a special night when you got to go outside to warm up at a hockey game.
Right? That's how cold it was in there.
Oh, man.
5:59 to go second period. 2-0. Favor of the Golden Bears. Face-off will be to the left of Smith. Tied up in the circle. Still tied up. Now Allison will come away with it. He gets it to Marshak. Marshak to Edmonds. Back to Marshak. They're into the Golden Bear zone. Shots blocked by Ty Mason. There's Bodette. Bodette works it ahead. Kopp with the puck, trying to get by Zimba, loses an edge into the right corner, and Zimba said, well, thanks. I didn't even have to do anything on that. Here's Marshak to the blue line on the right wing. Sets it up for Zimba. Here's Zimba with the puck. Zimba down low. Zimba centering pass. Bouncing puck and knocked in by Edmonds. That puck bounced right up, and Edmonds batted it home like he was hitting a baseball. And for Matt Edmonds, that's number 4 on the year. And this will come at 11:35. Well, that's what the Blue Jackets needed.
Yeah, they needed a goal to get
something happening
back in this hockey game here.
Shot 16-11. 2-1 Golden Bears. On the goal by Matt Edmonds. His 4th of the year. Ties him for the team lead with Ethan Lund and Skylar Rhodes.
He's assisted by number 10, Mitch Zimba, and number 5, Hunter Marshall.
There you heard it. Marshall. Penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. Trip. And it's power play number 3 coming up for Eveleth Gilbert. And that's something you didn't want to see happen.
No, you don't want to get a penalty.
No, because
right after a goal.
Here's Lund coming up. And this will come at 12:01. Reason I'm saying that, this is the 3rd power play. Eveleth Gilbert's 24% on the year. They're bound to get one sooner or later.
Yeah, you don't want to give them chances.
There's Troutwine. They'll send it back deep, back door, and it's shot wide of the net. They tried to find Meyer in that right circle. Shot put on. And thrown in the net by Meyer. He was just trying to reach up out of the air to pull it down, and he actually threw it in the net. So no goal. That was funny. He was just trying to reach up and pull it down, and he ended up basically throwing it into the net. So the faceoff's going to come all the way back down in the Golden Bear zone. Minute 42 left to go in that Golden Bear power play. Face-off to the right of Shuck, controlled by the Golden Bears. Troutwine, right wing pass, trying to work it ahead to Van Orsdale. Van Orsdale brings it across, right circle, Van Orsdale. His shot's deflected up and over the net. He'll gather it in, sends it back out to the left point. Everson, wrist shot. Oh, it's deflected and just tipped and hit the pipe by Bodette. I thought it actually hit in the back of the net and popped out.
Yeah, I think that went in.
So do I. I think that actually went across the line, hit the back of the pipe in the back of the net and popped out. But either way, no goal. Everson with the puck. Everson looking. Everson, wrist shot, glove save Smith. 1:01 to go in that power play. I'm going to have to watch this on the Chisholm cable because that looked awful close to it being in the back of the net and coming back out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to watch a replay on that one. That was certainly close.
Either way, it hit some kind of pipe. And Everson couldn't control the zone. He'll have to go back and gather it in with 53 seconds to go. Circling. Cross-ice pass to Troutwine. There's Troutwine. Dumped into the right corner of the Blue Jackets zone. Rhodes has it. Rhodes tries to avoid a check. He does behind his own net. Poked away now by James. Here's James in the right corner. James is going to leave it for Kopp. Kopp to James, right wing half wall. Leaves it for Kopp. They'll get it out to Troutwine up high. Back to Kopp, right circle. Kopp comes in. Shot sails wide. 23 seconds to go in the power play, and the Blue Jackets Rhodes clears it down the ice. 17 seconds to go in that power play. 3:13 to go period 2. It's a 2-1 contest. Golden Bears with the lead. Wrist shot, Troutwine, blocker save. And a backhand put on from the right circle by Mackey goes wide. At the right point with the puck is Bobby Lynn. Back to Lynn. Lynn, wrist shot deflected. Lund comes out of the box, gets the puck, works it ahead to Allison. Here's Allison with the puck. Back to Lund. Lund between the circles, gets the shot off. I'm not sure where that puck is. It was to the left of the goaltender up against the net.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't.
Weird.
I'm like, where is that puck? Did it go in?
Weird how it just sat there.
There's Cop shot, and coming in the back door and burying it for the goal was James, and it's 3-1. That rebound got left out there, and James picked it up out near the bottom of the right circle and got it through. And this will come at 14:30. Back to a 2-goal lead. James, 9th of the year. That's exactly what you didn't want to see happen late in the second period.
No,
you feel a lot better going in the locker room being down 2-1.
17, Josh James. Assisted by number 9, Bryce Cobb. And number 22, Gavin Mackey. James from Cobb and Mackey.
Second assist on the night for Mackey for 2 points. But either way, it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Golden Bears at 3-1 with 2:13 to go. Here's Lund. He's got some help. Tomberlinen is poked off his stick by Bodette. At the half wall on the left side, the Golden Bears zone. It's Halliday with it. Into the right corner, grabbed by Mason. Mason, long pass to the Blue Jacket blue line. Sets it up, trying to work it around. Oh, and whipping on it was Meyer. He had an opportunity there as he had some help with Schlatek. That was a nice long pass to Schlatek, though. Lund tried to check Schlatek, and he fell right down. There's a shot that was put on by Halliday and a save by Smith. Shots 21-12. Cool Rush album, by the way. Oh, it's centering back. Oh,
level.
Lund is going to go off
my God,
for the cross check. He just drilled him into the net.
Wow, that was hard to hit, too.
Yes, it was. Question is, are they going to get him for just a cross check or what? You could almost classify it as a check from behind. Dude was facing away from him. His numbers were right there. 5 minutes. Nope, 2 minutes. He put a 5 up. It's a 5 minute.
I think it's 5 minutes.
So do I. I believe that's a 5 minute.
Check, yep. And Terrell's satisfied with that. I know he was not very happy was yelling over that on bench, but now he's satisfied with the 5 minute major.
15:33 is time of the 5 minute major on Lund. This could be a big problem for us. This could be a very big problem for us. We're going to have an exceptional penalty kill.
Yeah, going to have to be strong here.
And the discussion still goes on over at the Blue Jacket bench. Justin wanted an explanation, but either way, it's going to remain a 5 minute major. Faceoff will be to the left of Smith. What you want to do is at least get out of this period without giving up another one.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a goal here late in the period.
Face-off controlled by the Blue Jackets momentarily. Now Rhodes is pinned up with Meyer. Meyer trying to dig it loose. Van Orsdale was there. And Carter Anderson clears it down the ice. Everson will pick it up in behind his own net for the Golden Bears. Got 1:07 to go in the period. The 4:37 to go in that 5 minute major to Lund. They turn it over and it's cleared down the ice by Rhodes. Just under a minute to go in period 2. Golden Bears with a 3-1 lead. At center. And here's Bodette. Shot and a save by Smith, and he holds on. 42 seconds to go in the period. 4:15 to go in the Lund 5 minute major. It's the second major penalty we've taken in 2 games. Face off to the right of Carter Smith. Keep in mind the Blue Jackets do have 2 short-ended goals. Skylar Rhodes has them both. Back out to the blue line, Everson. Looking, sets it up, Troutwine right point. 32 seconds to go in the period. Troutwine, shot couldn't get through traffic. And the Blue Jackets' Chicky comes away with it. Circles his net near the left wing half wall. Here's Allison. Allison brings it into the Golden Bear zone. Tries to set up Marshak between the circles. And it's knocked away, and quickly back the other way is Everson. Everson brings it across. His shot goes wide. May have been deflected off the stick of Chicky. Zimba takes Everson into the right corner. Puck comes out to neutral. Troutwine with it. 3 seconds to go in the period. He'll just wrist it in. Glove saves Smith. That'll do it for period 2. Well, so far so good. 3-1, no Golden Bears. But we have 3:33 yet to go to kill on that 5-minute major. But the Blue Jackets are in this. They're just going to have to find a way to find the back of the net, Randy. That's going to be key. We got 12 shots, got 1 goal. But after 2 periods of play, we'll be back with our second intermission. Take a look at our stats, also look at how the section stacks up, and look at some of the local players on the latest Let's Play Hockey Top 75 Players in Minnesota Boys High School Hockey for the 2018-2019 season. That's all ahead. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG. After 2 periods of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's a 3-1 lead for Eveleth Gilbert. Eveleth Gilbert, though, still has 3:33 of a power play coming up here in the 3rd period. And the Blue Jackets are going to have to kill that off, because I'm thinking that if, Randy, we give up 1 more goal and it becomes 4-1, it's going to be a tough road for the Blue Jackets. They've only scored 3 twice in this year.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to fall behind, by 3 here. Keeping it within 2, and then hopefully coming out here in the 3rd period playing better. Yeah, definitely don't want to fall down by 3, though.
Well, why don't you run down our stats there for period number 2?
Well, in the 2nd period, the Golden Bears would make it 2-0 at 4:42. Elliot Van Horsdell picking up his 18th goal of the season. Got the unassisted goal to put the Golden Bears up 2-0, and then the Blue Jackets come back to get within 1 to make it 2-1 in favor of the Golden Bears. At 11:35, Matt Edmonds picks up his 4th goal of the year, and he got the assist on the goal from Mitch Zimba. 2nd assist credited to Connor Marshak. And then the Golden Bears would go back up by 2 to make it 3-1. 14:30 into the 2nd period. A goal from Josh James, his 9th of the season. Got the assist from Bryce Kopp. 2nd assist credited to Gavin Mackey. And then in the period, the Blue Jackets 1 major penalty for a total of 5 minutes, and then they had a minor penalty as well for a total of 2 minutes. So 2 penalties for a total of 7 minutes for the Blue Jackets in the 2nd period. No penalties for the Golden Bears in the 2nd. And then in the goaltender department, for Noah Shuck of the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears, 6 saves for a 2-period total of 11. And Carter Smith of your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, 10 saves for a 2-period total of 20. 3-1 is our score after 2 periods of play in favor of Eveleth Gilbert over Hibbing Chisholm.
It's going to be critical that the Blue Jackets open this 3rd period and kill off 3 minutes and 33 seconds of Eveleth Gilbert power play. Like I said, if they give up 1 goal in that, then it's going to make for a rough. I'm not saying they can't do it, but it's going to make it rough to come back on this Golden Bear squad.
Right. Yeah, they don't want to put yourself further down.
In the Falls, after 2 periods of play, the Golden Bear, what the heck? Where'd that come from? The Blue Jacket girls lead 4-1 over the Broncos after 2. So they could be 17 minutes away from basically securing up the number 4 seed in the upcoming playoffs. Things looking a little better in Superior now for Shea Walters' group, as Cloquet-Asco Carlton now is doubled up Superior 6-3.
Yeah, that's better. Much better period for the Lumberjacks there.
Got anything coming out of Greenway yet?
Yes, it is after 2 periods in the books. It is 1-1.
Ooh.
And Virginia now out shooting the Raiders 17-16.
Yeah, you and I both talked about that earlier today while we were preparing for this game, that we figured that would be a good game tonight.
Yeah, it was going to be a battle, and so far it has been one there.
Well, The Blue Jacket boys hold on and get the victory over Grand Rapids 69-59. How's this for balanced scoring for the Blue Jackets, Randy? You got Luke Lundell and Eli Erickson with 14 each. And then Aiden McDonald and Mason Brown with 13 each. You got 4 guys in double figures. Leading basketball scorer for everybody, though, was Grand Rapids' John Sutherland. He had 24. Easton Pothrick, 11. Stacy Washington, their other big gun, had 9. So the Blue Jackets hold on at home and get the 69-55 victory over Grand Rapids. And I want to say that's either win number 9 or 10 on the year. I think they went into that game 9-6, if memory serves me right. And the girls' game, for some reason, they are not updating it. It shows it being in the second half at 32-17, for whatever reason that is. I have no idea. But at least the girls were ahead comfortably in the second half. I do not have a final on that. I will try to find one for you if I can. Just taking a look to see if any of these other games. Minnetonka is still leading Edina 2-1. Minneapolis beating Sartell St. Stephen 2-1. You got to watch them play Virginia the other day. You weren't that impressed, though, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was. I thought it was a decent game. It was certainly a low-scoring game. It could have gone either way, but I thought Virginia played really well against Sartell. I don't know. I just figured Sartell would come in and maybe score a few more goals, but it was a tight battle. Kind of a mixture, kind of a feeling of a Iron Range Conference hockey game between two of our teams up here, but
Sartell was in 9th now. Here's your top 10 in the latest Let's Play Hockey poll that actually came out yesterday. Hermantown 1, St. Cloud Cathedral 2, East Grand Forks 3, Thief River moves up to 4, Totino Grace makes a big jump up to 5, Montemita drops to 6, Alexandria is 7, Orono is 8, Sartell St. Stephen is 9, and Warroad is 10. Greenway remained in 12, and Denfeld remained in 13. All right, let's take a quick break while they finish up Chuck-a-Puck. And we'll get everybody out here and get our third period underway after 2 periods of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Our score, it is Eveleth Gilbert 3 and Hibbing Chisholm 1. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG. And after 2 periods of play here, it is a 3-1 lead for the Golden Bears. Taking a look here at the section, sitting on top of the section, Hermantown, number 2 seed, Eveleth Gilbert. Denfeld currently in 3rd, Greenway in 4th, Virginia 5th, I Falls 6th, 7 North Shore, 8 Proctor, 9 Blue Jackets, and 10 Ely. Like I talked about this list, here come the Golden Bears. This list that they put out celebrating 75 years of the state high school hockey tournament with this season's top 75 players based on the Let's Play Hockey people, the state of hockey. Well, there's quite a few Northland guys on here. Blake Biondi of Hermantown, Carter Clapton of Rapids, Ryder Donovan of Duluth East, Darian Goetz of Hermantown, Landon Langenbrunner from Cloquet Esco Carlton, Christian Miller from Greenway, Hunter Payne from Duluth East, Nikolai Riola from Greenway, Ben Trombley from Greenway, and Will Troutwine from Eveleth Gilbert. So they actually gave us some love.
Yeah, nice mixture of the northern boys on that top 75, and that's nice to see. Here's an interesting score here for you tonight, Doug.
What's that?
Final score, Blaine 8, Andover 2.
Yeah, I saw Blaine was kind of handling them.
Yeah, they beat them in running time there. Wow, that's kind of a shock that after that first meeting, I believe they tied.
Well, maybe Blaine's just got Andover's number, because Andover seems to have everybody else's number.
Yeah, they've done well, and all of a sudden now they've went from no losses to 2 losses, but still have a great season going.
All right, both squads back out on the ice. Blue Jackets moving right to left. Blue Jackets still have to kill off 3:33 of the 5-minute major that Lund picked up for a cross check. Out to kill it for the Blue Jackets is going to be Zimba, Rhodes, Allison, and Anderson. Meanwhile, up front, Van Norsdel, along with Bodette. Who else we got out there for you? It would be Meyer. And back on D is Troutwine and Everson. Here's Troutwine. Circles his own net for the Golden Bears. He's the center. Cross-ice pass to Van Orsdel. Van Orsdel, one of the 2 goals, gets a shot off glove, save Smith. He'll hold on. Just underway, third period, 16:41 to go. And the Golden Bears with a 3-1 lead.
And his final score, Doug, Hibbing defeats Grand Rapids 69-55 in boys basketball.
Yes, they did.
So, big.
There's a shot put on by Van Orsdel. Came down and got the wrister off from the bottom of the right circle. Another save by Smith. Bodette. Everson up high. Everson wrist shot. Save. Loose puck. Sent it in front of Van Orsdel. Cross ice from Meyer, and they couldn't connect. Here come the Blue Jackets. It's Allison to the Golden Bear blue line. Cross ice to Rhodes. Rhodes a shot. Saved by Shuck. Troutwine. Cross ice pass. Meyer to Van Orsdel. Back to Troutwine. 2:38 to go in the power play. Passes behind Everson. Everson picks it up near the half wall. Long pass tipped in by Bodette. Cleared away into the left corner by Smith. Bodette. Bodette works it over to Troutwine. Troutwine is shot and a save by Smith. At the left wing half wall, Everson pinches down. Here's Everson. Going to cut in, and it rolls off his stick and backhanded down the ice by Hooger. 2:09 to go in that power play for the Golden Bears. 15:33 to go in the game. Golden Bears up by 2-3-1. Troutwine with the puck. Troutwine to the left circle looking. His pass was behind his teammate Kopp. Kopp regains control though. Back to Kopp from Mackey. Kopp tried to work it back to the blue line. Troutwine couldn't hold the zone. Cross ice pass to Bobby Lind. It neutralized. Minute 40 to go in the power play. Long pass. Knocked away at the Blue Jacket blue line. They tried to hit it to James. Nicely done by Sanborn. Bobby Lind sends it deep. Chicky stops it. Chicky tries to clear, and actually he got it up to Hooker, who flips it down the ice on net. Shuck has to stop it. Minute 20 to go in the power play. This will be huge if we can kill this off. Back to pick it up is Mason. His pass is behind Kopp. Bouncing puck picked up by Mackey. Mackey's across on the left side. Mackey sets it up. With the puck is James. James backdoor and shot wide from the bottom of the right circle by Mason. Boy, did we dodge a bullet there because he had an opening.
Wide open net.
49 seconds to go in the power play. Back to the right point to Mason. Mason looking. And a one-timer whiffed on from the left circle by the Golden Bears. That would be James, and the Blue Jackets will fire it right down on ice again. And having to make another save was Shuck. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Golden Bears. And cleared down the ice by Rhodes. 13:50 to go in the game. It's 3-1 in favor of the Golden Bears. Troutwine. Everson back to Troutwine. 15 seconds to go. Shot, save, block, puck loose. Troutwine tried to break in and get the rebound. Golden Bears still control, though, with 6 seconds to go in the power play. And behind the net. Worked it over to Meyer at the right wing half wall. And the Blue Jackets have killed off that 5-minute major to Lund. Here's Hooger. Now we got to get a goal. Hooger's shot's blocked by Everson. He'll grab the puck. 13:15 to go in the game.
Carter's got to get a stick.
And here's Van Orsdel.
Oh, my God.
Van Orsdel cutting right down to a penalty coming up on Rhodes. Van Orsdel went down. There's a slash coming up on Van Orsdel, actually. So Van Orsdel's going to go off for a slash. This will come at 3:56. Power play number 3 for the Blue Jackets. Now would be a great time to score.
Yeah, I need to get a power play goal here and pull within one here.
Face off to the left is Shuck. On the draw is Allison, won by Kopp. Cleared but not out. Kept alive by Chicky right point. At the half wall. Right side back to Chicky from Edmonds. Edmonds. Half wall. Battling. Chicky comes away with it. Right circle. Chicky comes in. His shot's deflected up and over the top of the net. Chicky now from the left corner. Gets it to Zimba at the left point. Zimba sets it over on the right side. Back to Zimba up high. Throws it towards the net. That's wide. May have been deflected. Chicky left corner. Cross ice. Sets it up to Allison. To Zimba. And Zimba had it poked away. Here's Kopp the other way. Battling with Chicky. Chicky wins the battle. Chicky works it up to Edmonds on the left wing. Hands it off to Allison. Allison corrals the bouncing puck. He's along the end boards where he's taken up out of the play by Bobby Lind. Cleared out to neutral ice. Zimba with the puck. Back to Chicky. Minute 3 to go in the Blue Jacket power play. Chicky. Oh, and he tried to get it back to the point, to the left point, and Edmonds couldn't hold the zone. 54 seconds to go, Blue Jacket power play. They trail 3-1 with 11:54 to go in the game. It's deep. Troutwine rattles it around the boards all the way into the Blue Jacket zone. Carter Smith will stop it in behind the Blue Jacket net. Back to pick it up is Zimba. 38 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Zimba. Zimba brings it in. High slot. Deflected up and out of play. Tried a quick wrister and didn't work. Caught a stick of a Golden Bear. 11:34 to go. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG Hibbing, Service and Midwest Communications. Doug Eater, Randy Catron bringing the action. Girls hockey tomorrow night right here as they'll host Alexandria, which should be an interesting game because it always is between those two. 27 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. Face-off back down to the left of Shuck. Lund ties it up in the circle, trying to get it back to Chicky. And now Chicky does have it at the right point. Looking. And Tomberlin at the half wall, couldn't control it. At center ice. Now Chicky grabs the puck. He'll bring it back into the Golden Bears zone, and it was poked off his stick. Chicky kept alive. No, they're going to say that it was offside.
Well, Edina has tied it up 2-2 in the third period.
And Minnetonka been in some battles here the last week or so.
Yeah, they got a fierce one tonight against the Hornets.
Face-off, knocked down in the Blue Jacket zone. That's it for the power play. So, 11 minutes to go, 5-on-5 hockey. Golden Bears up 3-1. Shots 28-15 in favor of the Golden Bears. Long pass knocked down by Allison. Allison into the zone, trying to set it up for Carter Anderson. But right there to take it away is Stanisic. Sent back into the Blue Jacket zone. Sanborn between his own circles, tried to work it ahead. Unable to connect. Bouncing puck and coming away with it. The Golden Bears gets the shot off. Not much on it from Haas, and it sails just wide of the net. Haas will battle in the left corner with Rhodes. Haas with the puck. Haas. Rhodes took it away. Comes to the blue line. Troutwine, a big slap shot from the left point. And a stick save by Smith. 10:15 to go. 3-1 Golden Bears. Sent back deep by Levander. Blue Jackets unable to clear it. Nice wrist shot by Bodette. He's got one goal for the Golden Bears and a nice save by Smith. Shots now 30-15 in favor of the Golden Bears.
And in the third period in Greenway. Greenway 2, Virginia 1. 10:57 to go.
Dogfight in a snake pit. How does that work?
Yeah. It is a dogfight.
Golden Bears out to center with the puck. Shalatek got it into the goal or the Blue Jacket zone and instantly lost it. Here's Freider trying to get it out to neutral. He does. Got to battle a few Golden Bears along the near boards. Lund tried to work it over to Tomberlin. Freider. His shot's blocked from the left circle. That went off the shin pad of Mason. Freider with it, though, behind the Golden Bear net. He'll come around near the right corner, throws it towards the net. Tomberlin back to Freider. And Freider's going to keep it alive at the right point. Freider battling away. And now it trickles out to neutralize. Zimba has it at the Blue Jacket blue line. Carried it into his own zone. Now he'll poke it up. Tomberlin with the puck. Zimba with it. Zimba ridden off the play as soon as he got the neutralized by Meyer. Chicky couldn't handle the puck. Now here's Edmund. Edmonds has the lone goal for the Blue Jackets. Here's Chicky to center. Chicky works it up to Edmonds. Edmonds' wrist shot sails up over the top of the net. Stick goes flying. Chicky throws it towards the net. That's tipped, and the save by Shuck goes in the left corner of the Golden Bear zone. Edmonds trying to dig a loose. 8:32 to go in the game. 3-1 Golden Bears. Schlatek circles his own net for the Golden Bears. Long pass out to center. Tipped away. Rhodes with the puck. Rhodes tries to work it ahead. Gets it into the zone, but Mackey quickly carries it out. Here's Kopp. Kopp poked off his stick by Chicky, and coming in, getting the wrist shot off. That was Brandon Lynn. Up high. Wrist shot by Kopp. Glove save by the goaltender Carter Smith. 8 minutes exactly to go. Say 3-1, Golden Bear lead. Face off to the left of Smith. Tied up in the circle. Golden Bears come away with it. Wrist shots blocked in front. Trying to sneak it through is Mackey. Sanborn off the near boards out to center and sent right back into the Blue Jacket zone by Bobby Lynn. Zimba picks it up behind the Blue Jacket net. They'll send it out to center. And a whistle. .7:37 to go.
Well, just like that, Doug, Edina, 3-2, takes the lead. The Minnetonka's undefeated streak is on the line right now.
Tomberlin ridden off the play as soon as he got it in the Golden Bear zone. There's the Golden Bear. It's Van Orsdel. Van Orsdel brings it down, right circle, cuts in. Van Orsdel had a hard time getting by Zimba. Shot sails wide from the left point by Troutwine. Comes out to center, or it's going to be picked up by Bobby Lynn. Works it ahead. Troutwine carries it in, gets a shot off from near the left wing half wall. Another save by Smith. Troutwine had it poked off his stick into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Troutwine battles for it and cleared around by Sanborn. Van Orsdel back to the blue line. Blocker save on a wrister from James. Here's James near the left point. Gets it to Van Orsdel. He has a goal. He's taken out of the play by Freider. And Lund goes the other way. And then Van Orsdel's going to get a penalty as Freider's glove came off, or Marshak's glove, excuse me. And he just kind of sent it sailing across the ice. Unsportsmanlike. 2-minute penalty coming up. This will come at 10:27. They'll get you on that every time.
Yeah.
Thought that was Freider, but it was Marshall. All right, Blue Jackets power play number 4. Let's see if we can capitalize this. Get within one with 6:30 to go here. Chicky back down to Zimba down low. Up cross ice. Rhodes. Chicky back to Zimba. Left side. Zimba sends it deep. Allison behind the net. Brings it over in the right side. Allison looking. Back out to the right point. Him and Rhodes playing catch. Rhodes keeps it alive. Gets it over to Zimba. Zimba throws it towards the net, and a glove saved by Shuck. Then some shoving in front. Minute 25 to go in that Blue Jacket power play. You got 5:57 to go. Face-off's going to be to the right of Shuck. Tied up in the circle. Blue Jackets have it. Freider lost an edge, and now the Golden Bears come away with it. Quickly back the other way is to Sony. Left circle, hits the side of the net. At the right wing, half wall in Blue Jacket zone. Here's Freider. Gets it to Tomberlin. Tomberlin back to Freider. Left wing, half wall, Golden Bears zone. Up high, Chicky, his shot's blocked. Bouncing puck's going to be grabbed by James. Here's James to the Blue Jacket blue line, knocked off his stick and offside. 51 seconds to go in the power play, 5:23 to go in the game. Blue Jackets need to find a way to bury one here.
Yeah, they got to get one here.
I mean, you got to have one.
Find a way to knock one home here.
Allison's going to take the draw. It's going to be controlled by the Golden Bears. Trotwine will go back in his own zone. Gets it to Everson. Everson throws it in with 40 seconds to go. Puck's grabbed by Brendan Lynn. He'll just send it right back in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 30 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. 5 minutes to go in the game. Allison to the Golden Bear blue line. Allison gets it back to Rhodes near the left point. And that puck comes out. That pass is behind Zimba for the most part. Now sent back into the Blue Jacket zone. 8 seconds to go in the power play. So we're going to have to find a way here to score 5-on-5. 4:34 to go in counting.
Both teams at full strength.
And left circle shot and a goal. Bottom of the left circle. Right to Allison, and Allison buries it, and there's a 5-on-5 goal. I think we just called for that, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about the importance to get a goal there, and we got one.
Third of the year for Joe Allison. He's now got 10 points on the year. 3-2. Golden Bears, 4:27 to go. .33 is going to be the time of the goal. And the Blue Jackets within striking distance. Bouncing puck in front of the net.
Blue Jackets, number 3, Joe Allison. He's assisted by number 24, Matt Edmonds. Number 13, Skyler Rhodes.
So it's Rhodes and Edmonds on the assist. There's a shot put on from near the left circle and a save by Shuck with 3:57 to go. I'm assuming we're going to see a timeout here shortly.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be in the next minute or so, I would think.
Face off now to the right of Shuck. And controlled by the Blue Jackets. Here's Chicky. Throws it on net. Big left-hand save by Shuck. That's going to come out to the Golden Bears. Carried in by Mackey. Mackey's going to leave it for Brendan Lynn. Brendan Lynn regains control of Mackey in a shot from a one-timer from the left circle, goes high and wide. Right wing half wall, it's Kopp. Kopp comes in, gets a shot off, save. Puck in behind the net. Lind with it. Back to the blue line, whipped on by Mason. Shot put on from the left wing half wall is blocked by the Blue Jackets. Zimba battling. They'll get it back to Mason. Mason. To Lynn. Lynn, wrist shot, left wing half wall, glove save. 3:10 to go. It's a one-goal lead for the Golden Bears, 3-2. Shots now 37-19 in favor of Eveleth Gilbert. Face off to the right of Carter Smith. Controlled by the Golden Bears. Here's Everson. His shot's deflected, and here come the Blue Jackets. It's Rhodes the other way. Rhodes sends it in on net. Shuck will stop it and freeze it with 2:59 to go. 3-2. Eveleth Gilbert with the lead as Allison scored right as the penalty expired, so it was a 5-on-5 goal. And it got us into one. Tied up in the circle to the right of Shuck. Everson sends it around, and Troutwine picks it up. Here's Troutwine. Long past the center, tipped into the Blue Jacket zone by Levander. Zimba gets into the right corner, sends it to Rhodes in the left corner, and here come the Blue Jackets. And a long pass, down, and an icing. Didn't connect. 2:39 to go. Blue Jackets have scored 3 twice, once against Rochester John Marshall and once against Superior. It'd be nice to do it a third time.
Yeah, do it one more time here. And
face off to right of Smith. Flip down the ice, grabbed. Here's Carter Anderson. He goes down. And pushed back out to center ice by James. Zimba from his own blue line. Edmonds golfs it in. He's got one of the 2 goals. 2:18 to go. Thrown out to center. Zimba works it up to Rhodes. Rhodes backhands it down in the right corner. Picked up by Troutwine with 2:05 to go. Right wing pass to Everson. To the blue line with the puck is Tassoni. Here's Tassoni into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Along the inboards and behind the net. Battling. Kept alive left point, left wing half wall. And trying to send it deep was James, and it comes out to neutral ice with 1:43 to go. Sent in on net by Everson from center ice, and a blocker saved by Smith. There are the Blue Jackets. They're working up ahead to Lund, 2-on-1. Lund comes in, goes to the backhand, the shot, and the save, and kicked in by Tomberlin. And we got a tie game. With 1:28 to go, Tomberlin buries it, his first of the year. Tomberlin buries the puck at 15:32. And they caught the Golden Bears sleeping on that one defensively. So London Chicky. Got a minute 12 to go. We're tied 3-3. There's Bodette. Trying to work it back to Bodette was Mackey out to center. There's Troutwine with it. Sends it in on net and a save by Smith with 57 seconds to go. Yeah. In regulation, 3-3. Shots 38-22 in favor of the Golden Bears. Face off to the right of Smith. In the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone, Zimba with the puck. Hands it off to Allison. And here's Carter Anderson trying to break the defense and split them up. And the net comes off its mooring with 41 seconds to go. Face-off should be to the left of the goaltender Shuck, and it will be. Three. And here come the Golden Bears back the other way with 35 seconds to go. And now the Blue Jackets right back. Here's Allison, left corner. Centering pass, hits the side of the net. Allison from the right corner. Allison looking, gets to Rhodes. Rhodes will send it deep, 22 seconds. And a long pass on a breakaway. And here we go, coming in. And a big he whiffed on it.
Oh, he couldn't get on.
How did Meyer whiff on that?
Wow.
Tried to put a deke on there, and he actually whiffed on it. Smith had it pretty well covered, though. And two Blue Jackets collide. 2 seconds to go. Long shot from center. Glove save Smith. We're going overtime.
Saves in the third period for
3-3.
total of 20.
Take a quick break, come back, and see how overtime goes. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey. After regulation, our score, Hibbing Chisholm 3, Eveleth Gilbert 3. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. Well, why don't you run down our stats real quick, Randy, before we get into this overtime period. 3-3 after regulation.
Blue Jackets would get it within one at 12:33 into the third period. Joe Allison picking up his third of the year from Edmonds and Rhodes. And in the Blue Jackets tie the game at 15:32. Blaze Tomberlin from Nick Chicky and Ethan Lund to tie the game at 3 to put us in overtime session. And then the goaltender saves in the 3-period total for Carter Smith of the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets 36. Noah Schuck of the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears 3-period total of 20.
Final from Superior. It was Kokesko Carlton coming from behind. They were down 3-1. They rip off 6 straight goals and they win 7-3. All right, here we go. Blue Jackets going left to right. 8-minute overtime.
3-1 Virginia. Or 3-1 Greenway, I'm sorry.
Greenway with the lead? Okay.
3-1 final.
Oh, final?
3-1 final over Virginia, yes.
Okay. Close game, though, in the Blue Jackets zone. Just underway in overtime at the right wing half wall. Here's Freider with the puck. Freider ridden off the play, and it'll be golfed in on net. Glove saved by Carter Smith, and he'll just hold on with 7:34 to go in overtime. All right, in overtime this year, Eveleth Gilbert 1-1-1 in overtime. Face off left to Smith. Little extra hockey here tonight.
Free hockey.
Here's Zimba. Works it around the near side. Carter Anderson. Troutwine. Shot. Deflected up and out of play. Nice wrister got through from the left point. 7:26 to go. Here comes the 2-on-1. Anderson, a shot. Blocker save, and Freider was right there, and he couldn't get the rebound. Comes around the near boards. Out to center. Knocked off the stick of Halliday and sent right back in by the Blue Jackets. They'll do a line change. 6:59 to go. Long pass to center. Tipped in by Schlatek. Schlatek into the right corner. Now battles with Sanborn. Blue Jackets come away with that puck. Hooger works it up to Allison. Here's Allison across on the left side. He's got a goal offside. 6:42 to go in overtime. Tied at 3. Blue Jackets looking for that first win of the year. Face-off going to be between Mackey and Allison. Blue Jackets win the draw. Chicky over to Zimba. Here's Zimba looking. 6:30 to go. 3-3. Pass knocked down at center by Mackey. Here's Mackey carried in way offside.
Yeah, that was offside by a couple feet.
Oh yeah. Cop looked like he fell over into the offensive zone. Edina 5-2 final over Minnetonka.
Wow. Well, so much for an undefeated season.
Right, that long winning streak they had going on.
Over with.
At center is Chicky. Chicky across on the right wing. Here's Chicky into the right corner, centering pass. We get the goal. Ethan Lund gets the Blue Jackets their first win of the year as he buries it at the 154 mark.
Wow.
Ethan Lund gets the monkey off the Blue Jackets' back with his team-leading 5th goal of the year.
That was huge.
Oh, that was gigantic.
He got that draw right to him and he buried it.
Unreal. The Blue Jackets finally find their first victory of the season at 1-17. The Golden Bears, meanwhile, dropped to 12, 6, and 1. And it was a heck of a hockey game. We'll get our official scoring during our break. We'll take a quick break, come back, and we'll wrap this one up. But congratulations, Blue Jackets. You fought your tail off, even when you were down 3-1, and you come back and win it in overtime by a score of 4-3. Post-game show is next. Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG.